Why? Why? Like, it looks like a barren...
It's Long Island City. This is where we're supposed to be. You just gotta make the left, man. Just
All right, I'm gonna make the damn left.
relax and we're gonna get there.
Relax.
Oh my God. Where the fuck did this come from?
The ancestors, okay? And I got a lot more where that came from. So keep messing with me. Keep messing with me.
I apologize. Let's go inside. Let's have some really good food. It's Puerto Rican and Italian. We can just go have a good time and a good meal, all right?
All right. Thank you for saying sorry. I'm probably very hangry, so I too apologize. That's weird. I'm so... Let's go eat.
Oh God.
Let's get.
Hi, my name's Justin, owner of Saucey Pizza Bar. Welcome to Saucey.
Let's get scratching.
I came up with Saucey Pizza because I thought of a really cool concept where we made Italian food cool. And the name for Saucey has a double meaning. It has the meaning of getting saucy with the sauce, of course, and to get a little lit, to get saucy. When people walk into Saucey, they can expect to be treated like VIPs, like family, like familia. Like if you're in Italy and we treat you, we give you 2 kisses on the cheek and everything.
Let's get.
Jasmine.
Yes, Ish.
What's up, man? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
I know it's been a little bit of some time. I canceled on you 3 times.
It's okay.
Normally the guest cancels on me, and
See,
I
why you had to tell everybody that? You see, now I'm looking like, damn, bitch, he canceled on you 3 times and you still went.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool, it's cool.
But everything happens for a reason.
Of course, because this sounds really good.
We're here at Saucey in Long Island City.
Saucey.
And one of the things I love the best about this restaurant is that one of the owners, he is Puerto Rican and Italian.
They say get married.
Right?
Yeah.
And that resonates with you a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Why is that?
So my mom, she actually grew up with Italians because she was adopted by them. So my grandmother, not my blood grandmother, but my grandmother's Italian. So I grew up on Italian food from there and just love it.
So you know what good Italian
I
food should taste
know
like.
good Italian food. Like she came from Italy.
Okay. And you also know what good Puerto Rican food should taste like.
Of course, absolutely. My mother learned all her Puerto Rican food from like Puerto Ricans outside her friends. So my Puerto Rican food is like,
Which one do you like better, Puerto Rican or Italian? If you had to pick, gun to your head.
If I had to pick gun to my head, I mean, I'm gonna have to say Puerto Rican food.
Okay.
But they're both really good.
Okay.
They're both really good.
All right, well, we got a good couple of things in store for you. We got a lot of good Italian food, a lot of good flavors that would, spark a little bit of memory. But one of the things I really want to dive into and really get a better sense of is you. I love who you are on social. I love your candidness and how open and honest you are. For the first time when I met you, you also gave off that vibe.
Yes.
You were very approachable. Like, you don't give me influencer vibes, you give me like human vibes.
Yes.
So
that makes me so happy to hear that. Sometimes people call me an influencer. Personally, I don't identify that way. So just hearing you be like, oh, you just give me like,
yeah.
person that I could relate to, that feels familiar vibes like that. I love that. That's it.
So you ready to eat?
I'm always ready to eat. Listen.
Do you eat it all for the
I'm a
day?
bitch that likes to eat. I skipped lunch specifically in preparation because you told me there was going to be a lot of food,
It's a lot of food.
and I'm ready to eat.
Okay. So you didn't have like no fruit, a little snack or something?
I wanted to have my pineapples. Thank you for bringing that up. I was waiting. I'm like, damn, I should have my pineapples. He's like, what are you talking about? Just have your pineapples. I'm like, I had some pineapple, and I've been thinking about it because when you get that fresh fruit, you just like, damn, I want to eat that. Also, I mean, summer's coming, baby. Eat your pineapples.
This is our cocktail named Fugazi, Empress Gin, Saint Germain, Lychee Puree, lemon lime soda. The lychee puree is actually infused with Earl Grey tea.
Hi guys. Hi. I am Chanel. I will be your bartender server. This is our #1 cocktail, Fugazi.
Oh, Fugazi.
She loves
And
fugazi.
this is limonata sour.
That looks so cute.
That is fire.
Cheers, guys.
Wait, hold up. Why she got the cute drink though?
Because she's cute. I mean, this is cute too.
They both
You know,
cute.
but-
They both cute.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Spoon.
May this sit well in our empty stomachs.
Whatever. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
that's good.
This is amazing. It tastes like literal fresh lemons was squeezed in it.
Oh my god, this is so delicious. I love sweet drinks, but whenever I drink them, I like guiltily think about the calories.
Okay.
But I don't give a fuck about this one.
You on dinner with Ish? Calories are out the window.
Oh no, I'm trying to eat today.
Yeah, of course.
We in an Italian spot. I'm like carb up, baby.
You've been in the gym heavy though.
I'm ready. You know, I've been so consistent this past like almost 2 months. You know, I feel really proud of myself.
Good.
Really proud of myself.
So you go work out
You know.
tomorrow. You drink and you eat good today.
Show my little flex.
Look at the guns. Oh,
Oh,
you close up with the guns. Look at that. You've done stand up though, right?
yeah, I did. I did it for a while. I don't know. My heart wasn't in it 100% because I felt like if I wasn't out doing like 3 open mics a day, that I wasn't really giving it my all.
Did you get booed off stage?
No, I've never got booed off stage. Thank God.
You sure?
I mean, I bombed,
Okay.
but I've never got booed.
Gotcha.
But everyone has bombed. It's like part of it. And if you can't bomb and like still have confidence and like work through that, then it's just not for you.
So you bounced back after bombing. And
Yeah.
just disconnected from it.
You know what? It's like instant feedback. So it's like you bomb and I personally just feel at the end like, wow, you know what? I survived that. It's not the end of the world. I just need to think about, you know, what I said that wasn't funny, which was the whole fucking shit. And how can I make it funnier?
Who are your top 5 comedians of all time?
All right. Obviously Dave Chappelle. I love Seth Rogen. Judd Apatow, again, hand in hand with Seth Rogen. They work a lot together. I love Steve Carell. I'm torn between like someone more animated, like Bernie Mac or Kevin Hart. Like I grew up watching the Kings and Queens of comedy. Like my mother would always have that on, so that was really good.
That's wild. You know, so it's funny, like, because I know female comedians often have it a lot harder
Mm-hmm.
to make it, or they're seen as like not as funny, or they're not paid as
Yeah, I
high.
get that.
But you didn't name any female comedians.
You're right. I think female comedians just don't get as much shine. Also, a lot of the comedians that I named are like way at the top.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
huge. But I know in real life a bunch of funny female comedians. You
Yeah.
know, like Ida
Glory.
Rodriguez is hilarious, Glory's hilarious,
Yep.
Eva Evans is hilarious.
This is so funny.
Obviously Soph, Rose, I love them. Those are my girls. I could even name more, but I'll cut it short because I'll be
Okay.
here forever.
But
So yeah.
well, you couldn't have the right time because we got some guests coming in.
Ooh.
Ah.
About time. I'm starving, y'all. Give me the rundown like we are sitting in Italy.
Baked clams cooked in white wine and butter sauce, topped with our homemade breadcrumbs.
Homemade breadcrumbs?
Yeah.
You're not using the 4C?
No, we don't.
Oh, now
That
we
shit
got
good.
like this
That
shit
shit
good. It's about to be legit.
Here's our fried ravioli,
Ooh.
Ooh.
stuffed with ricotta cheese
Throw that
Very
right there. Throw that
nice.
right
and
there.
a
Oh my
spicy
God.
marinara sauce.
Ooh.
Made meatballs.
You know, I'll put this one right here between us.
Homemade meatball. That is a very creative name. Who came
love
up with that?
meatballs.
Was that Justin?
Oh man, we are brainstorming for days.
Yeah.
This is our honey whipped ricotta,
Ooh.
our house made ricotta, and then you could put the honey on top of the
This is very
focaccia
good.
bread or on top with the ricotta cheese if you want.
Wow.
This is
Thank you so much,
Crazy.
Joelle.
this is just the
We have
start.
one more.
One more.
Oh my God! Look who's back.
Hello.
Alrighty.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
like an experience.
It's looking like a turtle.
What is this?
Like this is the head, this is the body. You got
Be
him
careful with the pants.
It's looking like a
Okay.
turtle.
You have the Ninja Turtles in the front. Like there's a theme here. Okay, cool.
This is our gnocchi dome. We have 2
Ooh.
options. You have truffle and marinara. What I'm serving you today is truffle.
Ooh, I love
my
truffles.
God.
Fancy. Ish. This is very fat. Pinky, you're up.
So
Is this all on the dinner with Ishmael? And truffles is expensive.
Yeah. No, truffle is very expensive.
if you got money, you're fine.
Oh,
We
she
don't
said if you
have
asking
money.
the price, you can't afford it. Man.
All right. So this lovely bread on top.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I can see the steam coming out of it. I love it. This is kind of like popping a pimple.
Ew.
It's
I'm so
satisfying.
sorry.
Oh,
It's satisfying.
Ah, Jazz.
All right, I'll shut up.
You can take the dough, dip it in the sauce.
Wow.
Big.
Do you see that? Let's throw that right here in the middle.
How are your drinks?
The drinks are
Phenomenal.
amazing.
Phenomenal. Let's chug it. Why
Wanna do it?
fucking not?
Yo, let's have some.
You know what? I want this alcohol to hit my system before I eat.
All right, bet.
All
Chug.
right, cheers to chug,
Ready?
chug.
Look at your camera and do it though.
Ah, very pretty. I'm gonna lemon this up. You okay? If I lemon,
Please,
lemon this up?
lemon it up.
Take.
At this part, you just kind of shut up for a second.
Can I do
What
the
do you wanna
Terry
start with?
Crews? I want to do the Terry Crews. Like,
Is somebody gonna match my freak?
So can we start with that?
I'm not gonna do that. I'll follow you with the clam, but I'm not doing the Terry Crews.
All right.
All right.
So I'm gonna get this big clam.
Get the big
You
one.
get a clam.
I'm gonna
Wow.
get this one right here. All right, ready?
Yes. Wow. Where's Joelle? Joelle, this is crazy. Joelle, who made this?
I did.
You made
You made
this.
this?
You were in the kitchen making this.
That's why I have to come upstairs and wipe my sweat.
Oh my God. Well, I want to hug you. This is so good. You put love into this.
I try.
Wow.
Wait right there. Don't move. We got try the ravioli right.
Oh, the ravioli. I love that it's finger food too.
Yeah.
All right, go. Dip it in.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, dip it in.
It's such good season.
That's good. I'm good too.
You don't look Italian. With this?
Wow.
My
That's
last
crazy.
name is Capilli, but I'm not Italian.
Wow, were you adopted too by Sally?
No, you know, somewhere down in the Philippines, they probably someone assaulted.
Oh my God. Dude, cheers, man. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very
This is
welcome.
amazing.
you.
Oh wow.
Wow, Joelle ain't fucking around.
The clams is fire.
Clams of fire. I'm a dog
Fire.
that right now.
So, as we're digging into this,
Mm-hmm.
I know you said like your mother grew up with Italian, so
Mhm.
everything is like really passed through food, right? What was dinner like? Walk me through a dinner, a day of dinner with the Ruiz family.
To hit the good times, I gotta fast forward
Oh
to like 10, 11. When I think about like just dinner in my house, I either think about rice and beans and fried chicken. That was like a go-to staple. And my mom loved making Italian food. She really loved making eggplant parmesan. I love meatballs. I love chicken parm. So like all of that together.
All the classics.
Yeah, and if I think about like when I was like really young, like 5 years old, we would go to my grandmother's house. She would always make like a feast. She had like everything, and there was this one thing that we made together once that I'll never forget. It was like this big bread with like all these different types of meat in it. It was so good. It was so good, and it was like one of my favorite things. And one of my favorite memories of her, this like, this meat bread.
So you guys ate together as a family, or was this more like a take a plate and go?
You know what? No. Growing up, we always ate at the table. Like my mom was very like traditional. She wanted us to eat at the table. Like we always ate at the table, like no TV on. We actually talked. And because of that, like to this day, like I always eat at the table. Like you will not catch me dead eating in bed. Although recently I made myself breakfast in bed because I've wanted that for my whole life and no one has ever gave it to me. Shade. So I made myself breakfast in bed. But normally, I always eat at the table. So that was like very much instilled in us from a young
Even
age.
by yourself.
Even by myself, I'm gonna eat at the table.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Why that gap? Like, why did you skip over 1 to 11?
I would say, like, I think my childhood was very much robbed from me.
Mm.
I come from a family where, like, no one protected me from the truth. When I think of, like, good dinners, I think of, like, the times where, like, that was kind of all behind us and we were, like, okay. And I just remember that being, like, a little older. But when I think of, like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
I don't have too many fond memories of, like, those years.
So you think them being honest with you kind of like robbed you, would you say, like, of your innocence? Or like, when you say your childhood, like, well, describe that to me. Like, if a person is being honest with you, most people want people to be honest with them.
I don't think you should be honest with children if it's something that they're not mature enough to handle. When you're going to be honest with your kid about things that like literally impact their being and their world in a negative way, like maybe just lie. Maybe lie about that, So tell me my dad is getting a degree so that I can be like, oh, I want to get a degree like him.
Gotcha. Some people argue like if you give them that
Shelter.
false depiction of truth, what essentially lying to them, it'll end up like hurting them in the long run.
Maybe in some ways, because they'll be soft.
Yeah.
That's one thing about me. I feel like I have a high tolerance for pain because of that.
Yeah.
Your priority should be to have your child experience as much joy as possible and shield them from the world of pain because they're going to experience that anyway. It's part of life.
Yeah.
They don't need to experience it that young.
Is there one thing that kind of like stood out to you that you would never forget, that really made you feel like this is why I am so strong, or this is why I'm so resilient? I think that's what you said earlier. Is there one thing that was like,
One thing that I really
wish they
remember.
didn't tell me?
Yeah, I won't repeat it, but there was a situation where, like, me and my whole family had to like leave my house for a period of time
Yeah.
until we could my mom could rectify a situation. They spoke about it in front of me as if I wasn't there because they thought I wouldn't remember,
Oh, gotcha.
but I remember.
I feel bad that happened to you. You had to like live that, but like
It's okay.
but
Like,
look what it made, right? Like you use a lot of that trauma in your comedy now.
that is something I think every comedian does.
Yeah.
Every comedian turns their pain into something funny, or maybe that's like the reason they actually started comedy.
Yeah.
Especially now, like I think about we're like Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
And I've literally seen 3 articles. I think it was Sasha, Ian, and Ida. They each like wrote about turning to comedy because they were in pain from a life experience. I don't like look back and be like, damn, oh my god, I hate that. Like that should have never happened.
Yep.
And like regret almost, even if it wasn't in my control. And the experience is because it made me who I am today. So that's okay.
And it's this comedy that gave you the ability to quit corporate America and kind of like do your thing.
Damn, that's that's interesting phrasing. What gave me the ability to quit corporate America?
Yeah.
I would say being fed up gave me the ability.
Oh shit.
Being
Okay.
fed up, like
Like it wasn't my comedy.
It wasn't my comedy. I
I'm
was
sick of these
so
people.
tired. I was so tired of corporate America. Like I just could not do it anymore.
So for those that don't know, you worked at Macy's for
Yes.
7 years,
Yes.
right? You worked your way up, and you weren't like a perfume girl. You weren't no shade, but like you weren't a perfume girl. You weren't like an associate. You
corporate
worked in corporate, right? So you were a buyer, and you worked your way up to product development, right?
Yeah, so I did buying for a couple years, assistant buyer, not head buyer. Obviously, that takes some that time. I did buying for a few years, and then I went into product development. Listen, it was a good 7 years, and I've met some people that like I really love, and they're still my friends to this day. I'm very grateful to like have never had like a bad boss. I hear some horror stories about corporate America, and I'm like, girl, I think God really blessed me and never put someone like that in my path.
Yeah.
Because I would have been on the news. Like, I don't care, corporate America. They would have saw a Bronx bitch very quick. I would have been like, bitch, fucking email. I'm walking to your office. It's over.
What did you say?
Yeah.
No, say it to my face. Let's step away from like the corporate world for a bit. Like, do you feel like there's a lot? Do you think like you got a whole,
I'm eating. I'm listening.
you got a barbecue plate going on right now? You got the
very
shells.
good.
You got the. You're very much a outspoken feminist, and you speak about things that directly affect women. You're not afraid to speak out. Do you think being in corporate America kind of like gave you that level of confidence to speak to things the way that you do? Because one of the things I also notice about you is that you don't shy away from saying your beliefs on your platform. You don't shy away from calling out like political groups or calling out what's happening right now in Palestine and Israel. You're very set in your beliefs. Were you like that prior to corporate America, or did corporate America kind of like mold that for us?
I would say my mother gave me that. My mother got a really big mouth. It's whether anyone likes it or not, she's gonna say whatever the hell she wants to say. In terms of like my beliefs, you said I'm very set in my beliefs. I would say I'm not set in my beliefs. I'm 100% set in my moral compass. My beliefs change based on like information that I'm getting. So, you know, maybe I'll have a thought about something and get new information to change my mind. Okay. Like, I'm never going to be too proud to change my mind.
First things first, usually I serve the lady.
Oh, thank you.
But
Please, of
you
course.
were a little jealous because I gave her the pretty drink. So this is for you.
What?
I wouldn't say.
Wow,
I would say
that's
I was
crazy.
jealous.
So this is Moana Pozzi.
Ooh.
It has hibiscus, passion liqueur, vodka, prosecco, fresh lime.
Ooh, that sounds
This
so good.
is Don Fumoso. This has mezcal, aperol, fresh lime, pineapple juice, spicy agave.
Ooh, I love mezcal, pineapple juice, and agave.
And these are the gifts. These are house shots. We call them M&Ms.
Okay.
It's
I like that.
Montenegro, which is Namaro with mezcal.
Oh.
Okay, let's do the shot first.
Salud.
Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro, pa dentro.
I knew that because of my last episode.
Oh my God, that was good.
That was amazing.
What did you say that was?
M&M's.
M&M. It was smoky.
Yeah.
It almost has like a mezcal smokiness.
They say this is to open up the
Pair
appetite.
with that.
Oh.
Margarita.
I love a
Thank you so
margarita.
much.
Latte. This is our Saucy Supreme.
Saucy Supreme.
Pepperoni.
1 second, sir.
Saucy, so wait, first,
Who
what's
that-
your name,
Who
sir?
are you? Who are you?
Who you coming over to see with some pizzas? Who are you?
I'm Justin.
How you doing, Justin?
How are you?
I'm doing good. Better
Just-
now.
What do you do here, Justin?
Me, I'm the guy who just does everything.
Oh, all right.
Whatever you need.
I got a job that I need you to do. Can I call you to clean something up?
That name your bus points. I'll be a bus point.
Not that kind of cleaning.
You guys are no.
So pizza. We have ricotta. We have hot pepperoni. It's like a pinch street pepperoni.
Nice and thick, yeah?
Then you have vodka sauce.
Pause.
Hey, yo.
Pause. Put it all
No
together.
diddy, no
And over
diddy.
there we have flor de latte mozzarella, fresh mozzarella. We have our tomato sauce, which is, you know, we get tomatoes from Italy. We import them, add a little spice in there, a little double sesame. And then
Oh.
you have our beautiful seed course. But I have one more for you.
Ooh, another one.
And this
The
is
Holy
our
Trinity.
Burrata, babe.
Oh.
Prosciutto, arugula, parmesan, burrata, balsamic glaze. It's delicioso.
Oh my God, let's get that closer.
I think
to
I
our
gotta
shot.
start with that one.
Yeah, that looks
I gotta start with that one.
amazing.
I've had similar right here.
Ooh.
That never had.
Is this all under budget, Justin?
Don't worry about it. For you, your family.
Yo,
family.
Justin, everything's been amazing, man. Thank you so much. This
Thank
is
you,
so
Justin.
good.
Thank you so much.
Wow. How we gonna do this though? We gotta
We gotta break that bad boy open.
break that bad boy open.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Jam packed.
Okay, do the first bite again.
All right, you wanna go first?
Go
want at the
first. You
same
go first.
time?
You go first. Go do the bite. Do the bite.
You know we got close up. You gotta make it sexy.
We gotta make it sexy. Make it sexy.
Ready?
That was great. That was great. I'm gonna out sexy you. Okay.
Wrong that you can.
All right. Relax. Wow.
Why you moving your shoulders?
That ain't your body in it. That ain't the whole body in it.
You were a dancer for a while, right?
Yeah.
And you still partake.
I do love dancing. It's been a minute,
Mhm.
but I do dance in my house.
Did you get picked to go on tour with Chris Brown, and you passed on it, or did you not get picked to go? What's the truth behind that?
The truth is, I never got signed.
So walk me through that. Like, how long ago was that? What did you audition? Like, what happened? Chris Brown.
He's lying. Like, Chris Brown never entered my life. So I grew up dancing, music videos, dancing in my room. Like, I was that girl. I was always on the dance team. College, I was on Sabor. And then I graduated, realized I really missed dance. And then I joined Urban Dance League. Shout out to Ann Boogie. I started doing dance again. So I love dance. And in the pandemic, I still dance. And then I realized like it wasn't like my North Star, because I found myself checking the clock. Like when is dance class over? And I was like, oh my God, like that means I'm not really in it. Because I find when you're really in something, like you lose track of time.
Right.
So that was like a very eye-opening moment for me. But I definitely thought I was gonna be like on Chris Brown's tour, like you know, but it didn't happen.
Gotcha.
Didn't happen.
So, talk to me about how that transitioned into you getting on social and kind of like making that happen, because
Yeah.
you were able to quit your six-figure corporate job to just do social.
Yes,
So
I
how'd you go from
did.
dancer to social media?
Got you. Dancing. Pandemic. I'm depressed. When I'm depressed, what do? I make jokes. So I started making funny videos on TikTok. Now I've always made content. People who know me have been following me since like 2016, 2017. You'd know the Daily Dose of Slay. That was my thing. It was a morning segment I did every day on IG stories.
Ooh, this is your daily dose of slay, and I'm turning my corner with the good light.
It was like in my face the whole time. Like, girl, you just want to make funny content. Like, you want to be funny, you want to be a comedian, and you want to be in front of the camera. But it was just not obvious. But it was always there. So then the pandemic hit. I was like, let me get on TikTok. I got on TikTok, little haha, grew a following. I was like, oh my God, okay, this is actually what I do lose time doing.
Yeah.
So then I started doing comedy, I started writing, I started getting my script going. 2021 came, I started like being a PA, exploring production, realized I didn't want to do that. And really just solidify that like comedy and writing was like the thing I wanted to do, like comedic acting and things like that.
Let's talk brass tacks, right? Like I hate when people say, "Oh, so when were you able to take, the leap into working for yourself and all this other stuff?" How much money did you start making on social media where you were like, "This can pay my bills"? Because like, let's be honest, you have your own place, you pay your own bills, you like doing nice things, right?
How am I doing it?
How are you doing it, right? Because like people look at this influencer lifestyle and they think it's glorious. Like people are giving you checks, $100,000 for an ad, and that's not the case at all. Break it down for me. Like what made you say, all right, this is a steady paycheck that I'm gonna say F you to, and I'm gonna be a social media influencer, brand ambassador, jazz.
I wish it went down like that. $0. The answer is $0. I wasn't making any money on social media. So when I quit in June 2023, I quit my full-time job. But in January of 2023, I started working part-time for a small home decor company. I do comedy online. Someone that really loves my comedy came to one of my comedy shows. She's like, maybe there's something here. I was like, okay. January comes around and she's like, listen, I want to hire you. Do all of our marketing. Be our CMO, basically. I was like, okay, I can do it part-time. And then when I feel like taking the leap to do it full-time, we can do that. She's like, okay, cool. So the agreement was like $130K full-time. So I was like, all right, well, let me take half of that part-time. January through June, I worked for Macy's and I was working this part-time job.
Oh, so you stacked.
So I stacked like, let's say like $14,000. So then when I quit Macy's, like I had a nice little bag and I still had my part-time job. All that time allowed me to like really do what I wanted to do, which was like continue to make content and, you know, do commercial work and things like that. The way I did it was able to quit because I had like a nice bag saved up. I still had a job paying my bills. Now, August came, I got laid off because they were like going through a divorce.
Oh, wow.
So now I'm like, shit, like now I'm just, you know, I'm living on my own hustle and whatever savings that I had. Then I started like getting like little brand gigs here and there. So now today, like, how are you doing it? On the brand gigs, a few brand gigs that I get. I do commercial work because I have a commercial agent with Stewart Talent. Sometimes I still need to dip into my savings. Shout out to Bitcoin. Invested at the right time. And you know, sometimes I still have to take out of that. I'm just grateful to like be having commercial work or like gigs coming in. Of course, I wish it was a lot more, but the universe is providing right now. So I'm really happy for that.
It's awesome.
But I think it's important to talk about money. So thank you for bringing that up.
No, it really is. Because I think a lot of people, like, they have this ideal where it's just like, I'm going to quit my job and make content. And they don't realize how hard it is to make good content. What would your advice be to someone that says, I just want to quit my job and do content?
I would say don't do that. If you want to make, like, save a bunch of money and then take the leap, I'm, like, a really big, like, believer that when you close a door, another door will open. So when I like closed that door with Macy's, I mean, I had that part-time job.
Yeah.
But when that part-time job, when that door closed, like I really took that as a sign from the universe that like you need to do your own thing and another door would open. And like I wholeheartedly believe like it will work out. I had no idea how it was gonna work out, and like there's been days where I'm like, damn, I don't know how I'm paying my rent next month. But then I'll get a gig for like $5,000, and I'm like, oh, thank you, universe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like really scary, but like there is an element of taking a leap without knowing and like just trusting that the universe will provide. But that's really scary, which is why I saved the bag before I quit the job.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I'm definitely one of those people that I'm way more practical. I don't really believe in the universe. I'm like, all right, hard work, dedication, you know, consistency will get me where I need to be. And yeah, of course, it's a little bit of luck. But yeah, no, like the way you speak about it, it's like, I respect it. I really do. And speaking about putting things out there, there's a little birdie that's telling me that you got aspirations of having something on HBO soon.
I do.
So how's that going? I know you've been writing.
Started writing my pilot in 2020. 2021, finished it. 2022, you know, little tweaks here.
Right.
2023, a producer hit me up, basically saying, listen, I've been following you for some time. Like, I really believe in you. You said you have a show that you want to pitch to HBO. I want to help you in any way that I can. How can I help? He helped me make my pilot. I have my trailer. But my goal by the end of 2024 is to pitch it to HBO.
Nice.
And it's going to win. I'm telling you, it's going to win.
I believe in you.
It's going to win.
I believe in you. And you know what it is? It's just like, I did not know all this stuff. Like, you set up a lot of things for the universe or whomever to take it, but it's been happening.
It's been happening.
And it's like, every time you get to a point of, oh, I gotta, or oh, this is about to, something happens to your benefit.
I think faith is really important. And it's so, like, easy to get stuck in, like, doubting yourself or just being fearful. And I hate being in that space. No one likes being in that space. And I try myself, like, my best to pull myself out of that space because it really is a frequency. Like, it is a spiritual frequency. And when you, like, feel and know something is real, even though it hasn't happened yet, like it will happen.
Yeah.
And it sounds so crazy. It literally sounds crazy to say, but like I have literally closed my eyes and brought myself to tears dreaming of like my Oscar speech or my Emmy win. And it's gonna happen. I'm like, it's gonna happen. So I'm team manifest.
We gotta play a little game first.
Oh, I love games.
Yeah, we always do it with.
That's something special for you guys.
We always do it with dessert, like I was about to say.
Okay.
A little espresso.
Oh, mix
that's
your milk with
nice.
my Cocoa Puff. That's just what I thought of.
Lucky
Like,
Cocoa Puff.
okay.
Yeah, we got something else here. It's not over till it's over.
Oh my gosh.
It's very aesthetic. It's for aesthetic girlies.
It's cute.
They would
It's
love
cute.
this.
It is a house-made walnut chocolate chip cookie,
Chocolate chip is my favorite cookie.
and we pair it with almond amaretto.
Oh wow. Ooh. Pinky up, bitch. Y'all fancy.
So just be careful, the cookie's hot.
Okay.
Oh, I love a hot cookie.
Quick question.
Hey,
What?
yo. Hey! My man.
You got his face when he said that. Me too. Me too.
Wait, there's more.
It's complete chaos right now. Look at this.
Oh.
Wow.
Alrighty, this is Nona's secret.
Wow.
We came up with this name because
Thank you so
Nona's
much.
putting alcohol in her coffee.
Nona does be having secrets though.
Yes.
You know, though we don't talk about that.
Slip.
Cheers. Eye contact. Make it real.
Sorry. My bad. One more time. There you go.
Okay.
All right. It tastes like a
This
fucking
is
rainbow
delicious.
cookie.
Let's have some of this.
Wait.
The game. Talk to me.
So we normally do games on Dinner with Ish,
I love games.
especially at dessert.
Yes.
I don't have one planned.
Okay, let's do it. Off,
So
off
we
the
go,
dome.
We're going to freestyle.
Freestyle.
All right. We're going to do answer or bite. You either have to answer a spicy question
Okay.
or take a big bite.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I like this.
You were engaged once.
I was.
Why did that end?
I realized that my nervous system was always dysregulated around this person, and I wasn't at peace. That person got so wrapped up in work that there was nothing left for me. And you know, ride or die mentality really only benefits the man. I don't know why I was dying. Like, bitch,
Yeah.
go live. Okay?
Live your
So then I decided I'm done dying. I think my person, whoever I am going to marry and be the rest of my life with, they're not going to choose all these other things over me when I'm like, that hurts.
You never talk about your relationship.
No, I don't talk about my relationships because there's too much relationship discourse on the internet already.
Or
But also, like, as a content creator, a comedian, someone that puts so much of themselves out there, if I am going to reserve anything, it's going to be my relationship. So I keep that private purposely.
unless you're Dinner with Ish.
I know we have that one in. Also, that's over, so like, fuck it.
Okay.
But I'm still going to eat this cookie.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. Question with you.
Yes.
If you could pick one celebrity, no shade to your girl. This is just a joke. Just a joke. Don't come for me. One celebrity, your hall pass celebrity. Who's your hall
Zoe
pass?
Saldana.
Okay, you said that
Zoe
too fast.
Saldana.
Man. You need to fight him
And what's
immediately.
wild is, like, this sounds real weird, but like, she kind of looks like my mom in a weird way.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Somebody call Brian Oedipus.
But no, it,
That was unacceptable. It's like that was like I feel like an inner white person came out of you.
I'm gonna yo.
No shade. I love the white people. I love everybody.
I know there's a few things we didn't get a chance to get into, but we are veering towards the end of dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And this is really isn't a question that I need you to take a bite to or anything like that. But like, there's always a mental health component to all of our episodes. There's always a feel-good component to all of our episodes. I truly appreciate you being a part of Dinner with Ish tonight. I hope the food was as amazing for you as it was for me.
Amazing.
And if there's one thing you could say to the younger Jazz, the Jazz that's overhearing things that she shouldn't, the Jazz that doesn't know what she really wants to do, but that knows that there's something greater for her in life.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your camera. And what would you say to the younger you right now?
I would say that while the world may be chaotic, you can grow up and make it exactly what you want it to be. If you want it to be peaceful, if you want it to be fun, whatever you want it to be, like you can literally create that world because you get to choose who are the people you allow in your world. You get to choose the boundaries you set to keep people out of your world. And you get to create your home environment that is uniquely yours for nobody else, just for you.
Your Myers-Briggs,
Mm-hmm.
really quickly, sum that up
Protagonist.
for us. The protagonist.
The protagonist is the hero. That's not surprising to me. I feel like growing up, I've always like in some way have been the fixer, the healer, the hero. I think naturally, like in my soul, I'm just the healer. So it makes sense that the Myers-Briggs, the protagonist, is like, okay, you're like the hero of the story.
And I bring that up because as the protagonist, I think there are things that you do, and I've read numerous of comments underneath your posts, and you're constantly being that hero for people with your comedy, your personality, and your honesty. So I know for a fact HBO is going to pick up whatever you have in store because you let me in with a little insight into what it's about, and that's going to be a story in a series that truly like helps people.
That's the goal.
That is the goal. Yeah.
To like represent people who have never been represented, to represent a story that's never been told.
Yeah. And listen, as the campaigner, because I took my Myers-Briggs today, I got you. I go on emotion, and I also I'm a big promoter. So I'm telling you on this show, wherever you need me, you got me, and I believe in you. And you're doing great things.
Thank you,
Of course.
I was smile, but I feel like the chocolate in my teeth. So I'm gonna close my smile.
How about this? Let's just cheers it out, end the episode,
Woo!
and maybe part 2 after you sign with HBO.
You already know.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Got that food for the soul and food for the mind. Great conversation, stay in tune with the grind. Looking at my rolling, man, it's about that time. Grab a plate to eat, sipping on fine wine. From activists to actors, models to musicians. Best cooks in the world, just chefing in the kitchen. Episodes are spicy, you don't want to miss. This is Dinner with Ish, you know. It's good vibe everywhere. Like a fantasy, got me high, got me flying away.
Damn, that's good.
So good.
It's so fucking good.
Oh.